A major development today in a story the N4 Tucson investigators have been covering for a year and a half.
The Arizona Attorney General announced a court judgment against a travel company and its owner. N4 Tucson Matthew Schwartz has the details.
I think every parent, every student who was defrauded, they've got to be elated today, knowing that now there is an actual concrete judgment against him.
Mike Ulrich is among the parents who paid George Barragan's travel company Senior Grad Trips a total of $40,000, $500 each, for a trip to Disneyland in 2017. The company's buses failed to show up, and the 80 grads went to Disney only after community donors stepped up. The Arizona Attorney General has announced a $451,000 default judgment against Barragan and the parent company, EB Worldwide. The AG had filed a consumer fraud suit against Barragan in July, and court records show Barragan failed to answer it. A Maricopa County judge has awarded $400,000 in civil penalties, $40,000 in restitution to consumers, and $11,000 in attorney's fees.
We recognize we're probably not going to get the money back. We appreciate the judgment's been made, but this has gone well beyond getting our money back, and this is about justice.
Even if Barragan doesn't pay the victims, the judgment clears the way for authorities to seize his assets and garnish his wages. And it bans EB Worldwide and Barragan from doing travel business in Arizona.
It's about being persistent and holding people accountable.
That's the message that Cienega High School principal Neimer Hasse says the judgment sends to his students. Hasse praised the Arizona AG and the victims, who continually spoke with investigators and kept the pressure on.
What do you think justice for George Barragan would be?
I think, not only Cienega's trip, but the other trips that he failed to, provide the service. They should all get their money back, and he should get jail time.
Barragan has problems in at least 2 other states where he allegedly took money for trips he did not provide. He's under criminal investigation in his home state of Texas by the FBI and has been sued by the AG there. That case is pending. He's also under investigation by the California AG for stranding 30 high school grads in June at Los Angeles International Airport. They paid $1,500 each for a trip to Cancun. They found out when they arrived at the airport that Barragan had not paid the airline or hotel. A Senior Grad Trips employee was the target of stranded students.
Senior Grad Trips is a scam.
What you want, I got what you need.
When we called Barragan after the Cienega trip failure, he blamed it on a colleague and said he'd return the $40,000 in 24 hours. That was 18 months ago. We called him again after the default judgment was announced.
No answer at the home phone number that we had for George Barragan.
We really just want to see this guy out of business, and ultimately we'd like to see him imprisoned.
So the noose is tightening on George Barragan. While it may be unlikely that his victims will ever be paid back, the thing to watch now is the FBI's criminal investigation in Texas. The outcome there could land Barragan behind bars. Investigating for you, Matthew Schwartz, N4 Tucson.